Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to talk very briefly about the hashtag girl dad that's been going around. And I just want to say that I think that it is such an amazing and beautiful thing to see so many men, so many dads proudly posting pictures of their daughters and, wearing that title girl dad so proudly. I think it's such an amazing thing to see, amazing sight to see. And although it's unfortunate, the circumstance that took place, that caused the hashtag to start, with the passing of Kobe and his daughter, and rest in peace to all the victims, all of those who were a part of that tragedy. It's so unfortunate, but it's just been such an amazing thing to see for me, just to see all the pictures of the dads and their daughters, and so many different events at so many different events, supporting them through different ways or what have you. I think it's just been a beautiful thing, but it made me really reflect on my own personal experiences, and it made me want to just kind of speak out on it a little bit to hopefully encourage fathers that are not as involved or a part of their daughters' lives, and not just daughters, sons for that matter too. But being that the girl dad is the hashtag, the thing that's going around now, given the situation, I started to think about my own situation, and my dad is no longer with us, but I thought about if I wanted to do a post, and make the hashtag girl dad or whatever, and say a few things about my dad. I looked at the fact that I literally don't even have pictures, with my dad. Not saying that there weren't ones when I was younger, or I'm not even sure, but I don't have any. I know that I don't have any. Growing up, I really don't remember any being taken or whatever. And granted, my dad had some struggles, and I do not, hold that against him. I do not discredit him in any type of way or whatever. It was what it was. That's just a part of life. Some experiences are not great, but you deal with it and you move on. And so I don't, hang anything over his head or feel any type of way, because I feel like I don't have that. But it did make me think that how important it is to have that. I played in many basketball games, and I've had many honor roll programs, and I've just been a part of so much and have done so much in my younger years, my teenage years, and even as an adult. I've had many accomplishments, and not being able to have my dad there to, just show that support or encouraged, or watch a game, or just watch different things or whatever as you grow up, as you reflect on those things, it can be very disheartening. And so, like I said, I've never held a grudge. I've never, wanted to point the finger at my dad and say, you weren't there, or whatever, because he was very much a part of my life, just not in the aspect that I feel like I needed him to be. And so I no doubt know that he loved me to the end of the world. Like, I don't think that that's ever been a question for me, and it never will be. But I do know and realize the importance of having, just having your dad be a part of big moments in your life, or milestones, or whatever the case may be. And like I said, my father passed in 2011, so he's no longer here with us, but I did have a relationship with him, and I do know that there were times that I wish, that he was there in support, and that we had pictures during those moments, and I could, post or whatnot. But it really made me to think. I was saying all that to say it really made me to think how much I wanted to just try and encourage more fathers. Like, shout out to all of those who are there, who have all the pictures to post, that supports at basketball games, cheerleading competitions, recitals, gymnastic competitions, whatever the case may be, whatever your daughter may be, and you're there in support. It may not be said as often or as much, but girls need their fathers in their lives. Like, a girl needs her dad in her life. And so it's so important that if you are not a part of your daughter's life, if you know, you weren't there when she was born or growing up or whatever, and you're still living, you're still here, you need to make that effort to be a part of your daughter's life, and you need to be there to show that support. And even if the situation is not, you know, all great with the mother or whatever the case may be, do not let that stand in between you establishing that bond, establishing that relationship, because at the end of the day, when you're gone, there's no coming back. When your daughter's gone, there's no coming back. And we don't know what the next minute, the next second, tomorrow holds. We just don't know. And so it's so amazing that people are, you know, sharing those pictures and those hashtags to really you know, just share that bond that they have with their daughters. And so that's basically what I wanted to share. If you don't, I just really want to encourage fathers, like if you really don't have that bond or that relationship, or, you know, even just nothing period with your daughter, or even if you have it and it's kind of mediocre, like be there, be in support, like have conversations with your daughter, see what it is that, you know, that they may feel is missing. You may think you're there, but you're, you know, maybe there financially, but emotionally not, or whatever the case may be. Just try to be there. If you're able to watch them grow up, if you're able to participate in parent-teacher conferences and whatever the case may be, because it's so important for that daughter. And I know, because I'm that daughter that wished, you know, most times that I had that support and that my father was there. So take this moment to reflect. Like I said, it's the tragedy that happened to Kobe and his daughter, and even the rest of the families as well. It's unfortunate. It's very sad. Kobe was, you know, one of the greatest players, period. And so it's very unfortunate. It's very sad. And I was watching his daughter. I didn't even know the girl had game. And so we hate that that happened to them, but it's also a moment to reflect. We all of us have a number. All of us have a time, you know, when we have to go. So while we're here, don't put off, you know, tomorrow what you can do today. Reach out to your daughters, show that love, let them know you love them, let them know you're in support of them, and don't just say it. Be there, show up for them, because you just never know. You never know what the next second, next minute holds. So that's it. That's all I wanted to speak on about that. Hashtag girl dad, I support y'all. Keep your pictures posted, keep them hashtags going, show love to your daughters and your sons as well. But show love to your daughters and keep on being there to support. All right. So until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.